Hey everybody, Dirty Hands number 4. We're gonna go today with a very irritating mold to do. This is number 57. This is a very irritating demolding process. We've got half barrels, bench seat, more benches, um, small finial work, and tiny little fieldstone pieces, and a round stairway for the tavern. This is the tavern accessories mold, and this is the probably 5th time that I've cast this mold, and I have managed to mostly get it, well. And what I do is I start here in the corner, very gently pulling those little guys out, very, very, very quietly, calmly, gently. We're gonna try this. One cut. There's the other round. I think it's a barrel. I just wasn't sure if there was a centerpiece to it or. Now, here's one. This next one, what we're gonna do is you'll see way deep when you have it in your hands. You'll see way deep. There's a notch. There's a molding notch for the back of that built into the mold. So you want to kind of get your fingertip in that lip. Oh, this is the stair set. That's right. But you'll see that the back of that stair has that little ridge. Don't mind the quality of the pour. Not worried about that today. But it has that little ridge. So when you open this up, you got to come way out so that that ridge can get past that. Here you got a quarter panel, which again, these thin pieces that were cast standing up and down, they just get, it's so easy to break these that if you try to get into them without, these are the diagonal sections for the bottom of the stairs, I believe. Not actually even sure what some of these pieces are for. These guys just get under it, get a tip out, give it a good slide. That's here in this corner. This one is a piece of lumber. So he's nice and thick, and it's a single piece. There's nothing buried under the mold. It comes out very easily. Here you got a half bench. It comes out pretty smoothly. But what you want to do is you want to pick a corner. I start with these 2 round holes up here. Pick a corner and work down to the next corner. You don't want to try to, here's a little wood beam. You don't want to try to be all over the place with this mold. You just want to go one by one, nice and slow. And if you give it a little pressure, all these long pieces, these long deep pieces like this wood post here, they will slide out. Now this one here, I've had the most trouble with. I'll get to him in a second, and I'll show you what he is. Here's another frame piece. Not entirely sure exactly. I haven't had the time to put anything together with these, or the need as of right now. I just cast these for the sake of casting them. Oh, I heard a click. And that's this sofa kind of thing. I popped a corner off of him. You see right there. Managed to bust his corner off. But right here, this is a very, very, very sensitive piece. This is a finial. This is a wood finial work. And it looks like the edge of molding. Hang on, we'll get him. And I think he might be the smallest piece I've ever seen cast on a Hirst mold. And I just broke him already. I just broke the tip off of him. But if you look at it, he is incredibly small and detailed. It's got a little leaf work in it. It looks almost like almost like an elven something or the other. But yeah, I broke the corner off of him. Right next to that is a little arch, little architectural arch. And that one, again, you just kind of gotta get on in there. Gotta spread it as far as you can. I used both fingertips right there to grab it and slide it out. And there you go. There's him. There's he. There's it. Now, right in here, I'm gonna get this guy out so that we have more wiggle room. This is another wooden framed something. I don't have the detailed list with me, or else I'd tell you exactly what all of these are for exactly. Here's some micro stonework, super small stonework, much smaller than the regular field stone that you're used to looking at. And here is rounded stonework. Gonna guess for an archway. Here's a nice cube of stonework. And that brings us to this. These guys here, you want to get in there because the molding, it has depressions in it. It has this depression here to be connected to something else. And I'll show you what these guys do. These are circular stairwells, I believe. And you take these two and you mesh that one up to that one. Oh, I'm looking at it upside down, and I am left-handed, so obviously my world's a little goofier than yours. So you take these two here, and it makes a circular stairwell. And those two pieces, this may be the third time that I've managed to cast that and not break those two completely. So here we got a nice long beam, very detailed, that comes out nicely. Another piece of stonework, and another small piece of stonework, a stone column. Right here is another set of wood planks, but these guys are much thinner than these, obviously. Right here, pop out our last piece of stonework that's in this mold. Again, small stonework. Okay, we're gonna come up here. There's a half door. Nice half door. And here is a quarter door. These are very, very sensitive, and if you try to get these guys out while there's still stuff here and stuff here, you're gonna end up poking too hard and this guy will snap in half, or this guy will snap in half, top to bottom. Right here, starting on the outer, this one, the mold is underneath it. You'll see it in just a second, okay? It's almost like an inverted pair of steps, but it's not. It's a seat, more than obviously a seat. But you see in here how that is. With this under here, creates a small amount of suction, and if you don't make the effort to get that middle piece off the inside of your molded piece, it will break, and you'll lose the arms of that, or the back of it will break in half. So yeah, that's mold 57, and you can see it all here. You're on my workspace, so my apologies for that. But you can see all the pieces here that come out of mold 57. I managed to do that with only breaking just the corner off of this piece here. You can see it right there. And this is a mold that you're just going to kind of have to get used to using. This is definitely a mold, number 57, that is complex, and it will take time to get used to how it works, especially if you've just started casting with Hirst Arts. It's, for its size, it's the depthiest, it's the deepest of molds that I've seen so far. And, you know, these accessory molds, they're great. They do, you know, pretty fantastic pieces, but they're very temperamental. So just be careful. Have a great day. Hope you guys had an awesome Thanksgiving, and like the video, comment, whatever you want to do. We'll see you guys next time.